And our fifth and final organizational group mixing technique is called routing folders or rooting folders, depending if you're a tomato or a tomato. So for this one, I'm going to get rid of this folder. So I'm going to hit Option and click. No, I'm not. I'm going to hit Control click. No, I'm not. I'm going to do something. No. Okay. I'm going to Control click on the name and hit delete. And this is going to say, do you want to delete all the tracks? No, I want to keep them. All right. So that just got rid of the folder. I'm going to also Control click on the name and delete my sub, which means I need to put my outputs back to main out. So I'm going to hold Shift. I'm going to Option Shift, click on that output and choose the built-in output. Okay, so we're back to kind of the drums before we created our drum sub. Now I'm going to make a new track, and this time I'm going to make a routing folder. I'm a route folder. It changed to stereo. You can make different ones, but I do want this to be in stereo. And I am going to call this drums. All right. Looks similar to the folder, except this time we have meters, we have a fader, we have panning, and we have inserts and sends. So this is basically like a submix plus the behavior of a folder. So I'm going to grab all my tracks, dump them onto this folder. I am going to, you can see the IO of drums as the input. There is a quick key for this, but I'm not familiar with it yet. So I'm just going to kind of do what I know. I have all these highlighted. Option Shift, click in here, go down to bus, and if you come down to the second set, you'll see drums, or at least I do. So I've now sent all of these drums to the folder. So this is essentially a Aux input track with that folder organizational behavior, which is pretty darn cool. So what this does is, it gives us the ability still to do individual volume shifts. It allows us to do individual, processing, EQ, compression, etc. It gives us overall control of the whole drum kit, and it allows us to process in the whole drum kit. Okay, so routing folders are pretty cool. I could do this with my bass, and then I would essentially, be down to just a few tracks. So there's benefits to all of these things, starting at the basic idea of a group. There are benefits to the editing with it, using groups. There's benefits to using a VCA instead of a group, so you can have, that individual control over each track in terms of their volumes. Folders are a pretty cool addition to kind of just streamlining and creating a clean workflow. All right. There you go.